Ahoy, Let's Watchers! It's me, your valiant Captain Vasco, and welcome back to the equipment screen, or Mass Effect. I meant to say Mass Effect. We're playing Mass Effect, but I'm on the equipment screen. Like I think I said I was gonna do, I decided to look into these weapon stats off camera, so I didn't spend 10 minutes trying to figure this out, because I do enough bumbling around as it is. So basically, none of the weapons that I have access to right now are strict upgrades from what I had previously, but some of them are good enough that I want to try using them. For example, we got this assault rifle. It fires 2 less bullets per overheat, which is, I guess, effectively a clip. But it does 15 more damage, so that's a pretty good deal. I'm gonna try that out over the Lancer. Here we got the shotgun. This one does 38 more damage per shot, which is awesome. And it's pretty much the same number of shots per overheat, because it's they're both fractions. It's 3.2 shots versus 3.4. Neither one of them is actually more shots on average. The accuracy's down, but it's a shotgun, so I don't know that that's a huge problem. We're gonna try it out and see, at the very least. So, Scimitar 2 on. I've got a new option for a pistol called the Edge 1. And it does, considerably more damage, but it's also considerably less accurate. And since it's sort of my ranged weapon, for the most part, being a Vanguard, I kind of need it to be accurate. So I don't think I want to try that one out for now. Here we got sniper rifles. I honestly don't care. I mean, for one, I don't really like sniper rifles in general. Also, my character's not trained in them. And when I tried using one in the last mission, it just, didn't work. And granted, that might be because I don't know how to make it work, but, it's still really annoying. I'm gonna try switching to the hammer one anyway, just because, it seems just slightly better to me. So yeah, let's do that. And everything else is pretty much as good as I can get it. I don't really have any good armor options that I can use, and I don't have any new, grenade or biotic amp options. By the way, biotic amp, I want the crap out of this thing. It apparently just, magnifies your superpowers. There's a stat for a bonus duration, and I want my barrier to last as long as possible. So that's an equipment I'm gonna be keeping my eye out for. Anyway, all that's taken care of for now. I could go into that journal and stuff, but honestly that seems really boring. Wait, what is this? Aid station, replenish metagel? Oh, there's a button for that? Give me that. Give me all of those. Give me the maximum number of those things. I don't remember where I was supposed to... Oh, hey, look, it's Lady-Jenkins. Hey, Lady-Jenkins.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Yeah, he'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If
why?
Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
How would that have been her fault? This is the one that makes her feel better. Nice guy, finish now.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
How you doing, Lady-Jenkins?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Maybe it's cynical of me, but I actually find it hard to believe that you don't get used to seeing dead civilians. I mean, dead people are dead people, and she just said that she's used to seeing, her fellow soldiers die. And I mean, I guess it's one thing, conceptually to know that they were, they made the choice to risk their lives to fight, but, it still seems to me like dead people are dead people. So, if you get used to one, it seems weird not to get used to the other. But, yeah, Lady-Jenkins totally helped, except for that time on the train platform where she sort of just left me to, crawl towards an inexorable death. Oh, it's gonna be another one of those talking days, isn't it? Yeah.
Couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Don't disappoint me. She's it's really nice when people are nice to me, and you have the option to say, I'm not gonna be nice to you. I think you're dumb. But I'm gonna be nice to her.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thank Commander.
Although after a while, it kind of starts to seem like she's, fishing for compliments. She's I don't know, am I good enough to be on the Normandy and stuff? Doesn't seem very soldier-like, lady. Does this also go to... Oh, wait. Caden? Where's Caden at? I was like facing this wall and it was like, hey, talk to Caden. Or no, wait, was it like looking over here? It was. Hey, Caden.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Like that I walked all the way. Awkward controls. Oh, the doctor. Hey, doctor, am I dead?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I want to know more about my brain problems. Or possible lack thereof.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
That's not what I meant
I
to ask.
enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
I don't know, if medicine on Earth was that boring, I doubt there'd be so many hospital dramas. They're all over the place. Well, they were in the 90s. They're kind of more rare nowadays. I could ask her about herself. Honestly, I don't care. So far, she does not seem like a super interesting character, but let's find out about the other characters who are slightly more interesting.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Cool. What about Caden?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
I don't know what that means. Tell me, with exposition.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
You know, it does not inspire confidence when you tell me that the other guy with superpowers on my team might have a psychotic break for no good reason. So, later.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I like that you pretty much always have the conversation to the option to end every conversation abruptly by saying, I should go! Yeah, so I think I've talked to everyone out here. Pretty sure, at the very least, I've talked to everyone out here that I care about. Door control. Press buttons to open doors. I can talk to the navigator.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
I can check the galaxy map. Is that cool? Let's see. I'm pressing the... Oh, I guess I can't actually do that. That's kind of weird. Oh. Do I have to get closer to, like, the center thing? How does this work? I'm gonna figure this out. Shut up. Is it over... Oh, yeah. I have to, like, go all the way over here. This does not seem like a good use of my time. Only the commanding officer... Oh, I see. You're too good for me, huh, galaxy map? I see how it is. That's cool. Whatever. These people are all red shirts as far as I can tell. Wait, just give me the option. Where's Joker at? I want to talk to Seth Green. Oh man, it's gonna take me a little while to get used to this like targeting system for like conversation. It's a little weird. Like the icons like around things, they're not. It's not always clear where they are. Like I expect that it's always gonna target like the center of the screen, but for some reason it doesn't always do that.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I don't know what the Citadel is. Or what we're doing. I forgot whatever the captain said when I got back on the ship. Some sort of disassembled beach ball mechanism. Wow, the music's really loud right now.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster.
jokes.
Its main gun could rip through the barriers on any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy.
Sound mixing in this game is even more all over the place than most games I've played.
Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Like, a lot of the game is like super quiet, and then like this is just deafening. I'm not sure why.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Oh, for God's sake. Chill out music. I'm gonna have to check the, like, menu for some sort of sound adjustment options so I can, like, tone down the music like 8 decibels or something. It's ridiculous. Ooh, it's pretty.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Oh, snap!
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
Well, I'm sort of embellishing, but yeah, mostly.
Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
But that totally happened. We heard from that totally trustworthy source of a guy who didn't do his job very well.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Which of the many things that just happened is the specific reason that you don't like politicians? I have numerous reasons myself, but I'm curious about your positions, Lady-Jenkins. Let's see. Important locations are marked on your map for active missions. Key locations may be marked as a destination. Your radar will indicate the direction of a destination in exploration mode. What's the difference between exploration mode and whatever isn't exploration mode? Also, it's totally not my fault that the beacon broke. Like, it's totally, like, made in China or Taiwan or something.
Sure is peaceful here.
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
So because the architecture here is really nice, everyone's really shady? Oh hey, I can hack into this computer console. Wanna see me mess it up? Let's go. Begin the thing. X, Y, A. Hey, I did it. Seriously, saying it out loud helps me for some reason. That doesn't make any sense. My brain is wired weird. Alright, let's see. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Rho cluster, I think that says. I wish they would use larger text. Like, literally, we've taken the game away from the main screen and, like, darkened it. So we could literally use as much of the screen as we wanted to make this notice. And yet we scrunch it all up, like, square in the middle of it. Like, there's so much unused real estate on the screen right now that would make my life a lot easier. But anyway, so something Rho cluster, patrol report. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? I was expecting that to be more interesting. I am disappointed. What's over here? Nothing. Yeah, I probably shouldn't wander off. Oh, I could go down here. I'm like, I shouldn't wander off. Let's go downstairs. I should really probably just go towards the flashing thing on the map, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna go do that instead. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's something cool here. Whatever. I'll explore this thing. If it's not cool, then we'll just go. Or maybe it just actually leads us where we're trying to go anyway. I don't know.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
I'm sorry, are you real?
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel.
Okay.
I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
It does sound kind of interesting, but I also don't think I'm particularly interested.
I'll pass.
I apologize if you found my service unsatisfactory. Please submit any complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and...
I'm gonna save interacting with that thing for when I know that I'm lost. Oh, something happened. By accessing Citadel transit terminals like this one, you can travel directly to specific locations throughout the Citadel. As you discover areas of interest, more destinations will become available. So, warp points, huh? Cool. Hang on, don't be weird. Presidium locations. Take me to the tower. I'm pretty sure that's where the guy told me to go. Oh, so the loading screen for this place is the skyline view. Now that I'm talking over this, I'm gonna leave this in. It's pretty, isn't it? I think it's pretty. Oh, I have to save the content again. Oh good, I arrived at the Citadel Tower. I was concerned that, without any warning, that failed spontaneously.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Wait, I want to be this guy's friend. He doesn't like the guy I don't like.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Yeah, what'd you find? Tell me, bro.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid.
Well, that sucks.
But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
They probably won't. Do you have more to say? I kind of wanted to talk to you.
Oh, those cherry trees?
That's fine, I guess. I don't see which direction I'm supposed to go. Let's see if the map is of use. I'm still trying to press select to do the map. Gotta stop doing that. Oh, I guess it's straight ahead. Well, I should have been able to figure that out, but I wasn't. Wasn't been able to figure that out? Shut up, Grammar. You're not the boss of me. Who's this guy? I can't talk to these strangers. Hello? Any politicians here? What is... Check out this guy lounging on this bench. Are you waiting for your date? What is this about? He's like looking all pimp or something. I don't know what that guy's up to. I suspect him of crimes. Am I here yet? I found another transit terminal. I don't understand how this terminal... Like, the other one sort of looked like a space pod of some kind. This one's actually just a panel with an arrow on it. I don't know how this makes you travel someplace. It's kind of questionable. Map? I thought I was just supposed to go straight forward, and then... Oh, no, I am. This place is just bigger than I realized. I don't like the map because it doesn't give me a proper sense of scale. Also, I can't even zoom out further than this. Yeah, I guess I just keep going in this same direction, I suppose. Oh, Captain Anderson, that's a good sign.
Hearing's already started, come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me.
Yeah, it sounds personal with him.
And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard.
Card fight Shepard to you.
Let the beacon get destroyed.
Wait, what does it say? How did you get involved? I think I'd be more defensive. I'd be like, fuck you, guy. You broke my fancy toy.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
See, he hates us. He started it. None of these are really good options. Insults, typical. See, he hates us. Or, you'll pay! I think insults typical is sort of like the high ground here. Where you're sort of like not engaging him. You're sort of like, look at this guy. He's being a jerk. So I'm gonna try that one.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor. And mine.
Why is that hologram so huge? And also, how come when I said the thing that wasn't, see, he hates us, his response was still, see, he hates us? So let's see. She's wasting our time. Again, I'm not convinced that any of these is really a good... I feel like quit protecting him is sort of the high ground here, but like, I feel like the thing I want to say is that I'll find proof that this guy sucks, because he does. I don't want to be like totally douche about it, but like, this guy sucks.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree.
Try harder?
Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Great, there goes my case.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
Yeah. These both seem petty. You won't see the truth is sort of accusatory, and what's the point is like even more ridiculous. It makes me and my opinion of them seem bad. So now I'm good.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Wow, there's really no way not to make him seem like a douche in this scene, is there?
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race.
That's a pretty lofty reason.
Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Let's see. How do you know Saren or the Council won't help us? These things are both legitimate ideas. One is a question, one is a statement. I was searching for a word that would encompass both of them. Since I already know that the Council won't help us, I'm curious about...
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
The connection.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Council won't help us.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
Okay, I'll paint him in the courtyard.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
I think he's on the level. I'm not going to distrust him. And saying that he could be useful is kind of shady. Like, I'm some sort of puppet master.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Yeah, I totally agree with that guy. Because Captain Anderson doesn't, seem to be objective here. So I'll take care of it.
I'll take care of it.
He wants the same thing that I say.
Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Let's ask if there are leads that aren't drunk guys.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Let's see. Council of the Ambassador.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Oh my god, I have so many options right now. We're too independent? Why do we bother? That's really defeatist. Investigate. Oh my god, there's so many talking points here. Tell you what, guys, this episode's running a little bit long, so meet me back here next time, and we'll figure out whatever's going on. I guess we'll figure out which leads to take on first in trying to get Saren, convicted of his murder. There we go. I formed a coherent sentence. It only took me a year and a half. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Join me back here next time for the end of this conversation.